Today we are going to talk about corundum. Corundum is only next to diamond, be its hardness or be its prevalent nature. It's commonly known among us all as rubies and sapphires. So basically corundum is the family or the species name for rubies and sapphires family. The formula for corundum is aluminium oxide, which is colorless in nature. If it crystallizes, it would give rise to white sapphire, or if it is colored, if it is purple to red or red in color, it is known as ruby. Rest others are called fancy colored sapphires. Among the most prevalent of these are rubies and blue sapphires or yellow sapphires. Rest others would be categorized under fancy colored sapphires. So as we talk of corundum or ruby sapphires, they are found in earth just like other minerals. They are mined out, or ruby sapphire are mostly found in metamorphic deposits and gravels, also known as alluvial deposits. Also sapphires are found in pegmatites. So depends as per the locality what kind of gem deposit is there and what kind of mining procedure will take place. Now we will understand in what shape or form, or also known as crystal habit, are corundum found. Basically, when we talk about rubies and sapphires, they are found in specific shapes and sizes, crystal form or habit. Corundum belongs to the trigonal crystal systems, but despite belonging to trigonal crystal system, the crystals often found are of six-sided shapes, be it prismatic, pencil-like structures, or bipyramids. So we'll understand the nature of rubies and sapphires as I'm going to show you the samples. So now we'll understand in what kind of shapes, sizes, or what kind of appearances, be it form or habit or crystal habit, are rubies and sapphires found. As we have a few samples here, we can see some hexagon shaped crystals. They are in variable sizes as we have. They all belong to corundum family. Basically these are rubies, low quality rubies. They come in hexagonal flat crystals. The crystals may be pencil shaped as in prismatic, or they may be flat tabular crystals. Even sapphires, they may be prismatic in shape just like this blue sapphire, or they may be bipyramidal in shapes. So they are found in a variety of shapes and sizes. The best corundum is found in the gravel as alluvial deposit, which is also known as water-worn pebbles, which comes flowing with the rivers. So the major localities where gemstones are found, specifically when I'm talking of corundum, are Madagascar, Sri Lanka, Burma, Vietnam, Kenya. As we further talk of rubies and sapphires, they are found in all colors. One more variety of sapphire is the Patparasha sapphire, which is peach orange in color or pink orange in color or sunset yellow. It is most prevalent, most beautiful of all, and it's very rare. And the most Patparasha sapphires we found these days in markets are mostly treated or lab grown, as natural are rare and they are filthy expensive. So now we'll talk of the faceted stones. What are faceted stones? The good quality crystals are cut and polished into beautiful stones with flat facets, which we usually see stud in our jewelry. The one with more transparency are faceted, while the ones with a lot of inclusion, lesser transparencies, beads, tumbles or cabochons are made out of. Also, rubies and sapphires are used for astrological use. Just in case, ruby is the birthstone for July month. Sapphires, when we talk of, especially for astrological importance, yellow sapphire is worn for Jupiter, blue sapphire for Saturn, and rubies for the Sun. People have their own understanding of gemstones as per healing astrological perspectives, but they are precious as well, as there is a great demand of these stones due to their beauty, their durability and rarity. They are very much desired in jewelry because of their beautiful colors. So when we are talking of these natural stones, the another branch that comes is the synthetic or lab grown stones, or the treatments being done these days, which you must be well aware of. Okay, so we'll start with the synthetic or lab grown stones. As you see, I have a few crystals over here. When we saw the natural crystals, which may be longer or shorter or tabular with six-sided forms, On the other hand, we have a bowl or a rod-shaped synthetic material which is known as verneuil or flame fusion ruby. So what is the difference basically? This is a natural crystal and this one is a lab-grown crystal. Now how do we get to know about them? Yeah, pretty much they look different right now, but when they are cut and polished, brought into faceted form, beautiful forms, it's very difficult to identify and understand. And it's not just about the identity, even about the value. There is a huge difference between the values of the natural and synthetic rubies. So how do we understand the difference? It all comes down to the understanding of gemology. This is where gemology comes into existence, and this has become a very important topic or subject these days. How to identify the true identity of a gemstone, whether it's natural or lab grown or it's treated. So we'll understand this further as well. When we talk about lab grown gemstones, also known as synthetic gemstones, we understand what is the difference between a lab grown or a natural crystal. They are one and the same thing. The only difference and the major difference is that one is formed in nature by natural forces, high temperature pressure conditions, geological conditions. The other is formed from the same substance, which is aluminum oxide, in a laboratory. So they are no difference. One is man-made, one is nature-made, but it actually affects the value and authenticity of the stone. When we talk of the value, a natural stone may be highly priced, while a lab-grown may vary from a few $100 to a little bit more. But a lab-grown is a lab-grown, a natural is a natural stone. And this is a major dilemma for people who are going for lab-grown stones and they're wearing it for astrological use. Let me tell you something. Natural stones, they have been born in nature. They have the power, the healing properties of the natural forces. But if I talk of a lab grown, be it the same material, same chemical composition, it does not possess the natural forces or the healing powers of nature. So I would never suggest someone who's wearing a gemstone for astrological or healing purpose to go for a lab grown. Rather go for a commercial quality, untreated natural stone. That would surely benefit you. So now we'll have a brief talk about treatments as well. There are a lot of treatments done on natural rubies and sapphires. So why are treatments done? What are treatments basically? Anything done to gemstones other than cutting or polishing which enhances its appearance or beauty, some way, shape or form, is known as a treatment or enhancement. Usually its motive is to make the stone better quality, usable or fit in jewelry purpose. Okay, so we'll understand why treatments are done. All the rejection or the very low quality commercial material is treated. A lot of treatments are done and they come out to be very beautiful than before. So we'll start with heat treatments. A large variety of treatments are done on corundums. Rubies treatments is a very common treatment done in rubies and sapphires. So the purpose of heat treatment is basically color and clarity enhancement. Heat treatment can be done with additives or without additives. Or in other words, we can understand it's just only the heat is given to either color or clarity enhancement, or something is added along with heat. Something is allowed to go inside the stone to make it look better. So only heat is done for enhancing the color of rubies and sapphires. It enhances the purple red color of rubies. It makes the sapphires more vibrant blue. But we talk of yellow sapphires, which is a major concern these days. Be it heated or irradiated, the color of yellow sapphire, if it's not naturally yellow, will not be stable. It will fade away as soon as it comes in contact with strong light or heat. So the other treatments are heating with additives. Means some substance is allowed to go inside the stone along with heat treatment. It may be fracture filling or it may be dealing with the atomic structure like the diffusion treatments. So in another episode, we'll talk more about treatments done on rubies and sapphires. Thank you. Hope that was an insightful session. Follow us for more updates.